Hey guys, I'm back here with Manufacturers Cup race. This is the third race in a series of 4, and it's quite a bit of a longer race. So here I qualified 9th. And heading into the first turn here, I knew there was going to be carnage. This is a tricky first turn. So I just kind of stayed back and ended up on the inside. Then these guys had a little squabble here and I managed to make up 2 places there. So lately I haven't been doing very well in these races. I've learned that I'm currently a D-class driver and that's basically how I drive. Maybe I'll make it up to C-class eventually, but at this rate, not for a while. So here I tucked down the inside and managed to gain another spot here. The guy tried to turn in on me, but luckily turned a good burst. So 3 spots in the first lap so far, so that's not too bad. Then I didn't get the best exit there, but he gets that spot back. But still 2 spots, that's not too bad. And after quite a few races of not doing well, I'm notorious for making mistakes at the worst possible time. Finally, this Daytona track I'm really comfortable with, so I figured I could, maybe get a top 5 finish. This would be my first top 5 finish if I could get it. So I just put my head down and tried to race as cleanly as possible. Here I'm trying to draft a little bit, see if I can catch some of these guys. Some of them are quite a bit faster on the top speed than I am, and some are slower. So here we all kind of messed up that first turn. But I managed better than that last guy, so I managed to get that 6th place back. Now this guy, the S Revealo, and this William Storm, I kind of stick with these guys and we have a little battle for most of the race, which was a lot of fun. So I feel like my top speed is a little bit faster than the Ferrari. I always seem to make up a little bit of ground here. So my second lap, just about 2/10 off of the fastest lap, which I'm pretty proud of. So I kind of dinged that guy. Kind of didn't plan on doing that. I'm really trying to race as clean as possible, leaving room where I need to. this section here I kind of had fun with. Most of the time I like turning it quite fast and let the traction control kind of work out the grip. I had traction control turned on to the max for this car. It's rear-wheel drive, and with it turned down, I just wanted to have that extra little assistance getting out of corners a little bit fast when I might be nervous, because these races are a little bit stressful and they're long and hard on the body, and I just sometimes I struggle to maintain my composure all the way through them. For the moment, pretty comfortable in 4th place here. A couple of cars behind fighting, so that's kind of keeping back there. So still in 4th place, not a whole lot going on, just holding position. I'm starting to catch the 3rd place runner. a nice little gap behind me, so I'm not too nervous right now. This is usually where I mess up. I start to get excited that I'm catching somebody and I make a stupid little mistake, so I'm just waiting for that to happen. Yet I'm still getting my best sectors, so this is turning out to be a pretty good lap for me. Trying to get the power down. I really like this sector. Went a little bit wider than I normally do. You can see that Williams Storm managed to get by me. We're kind of neck and neck for fourth. So he's just a little bit ahead of me, but I've got the inside line, so I managed to gain a little bit on him since he had further to travel. He didn't fight me too much for that place. Now he's going on to the inside, to the chicane, but he backs out of it a little bit earlier than me. And then he goes right through me. Not sure if he'll get a penalty for that. So he's got fourth for now. So it appears he didn't get a penalty because he didn't have to slow down at the penalty line. So we're like neck and neck. I take the inside line and manage to get past him again. I'm right on the bumper of this 3 car, and Williams Storm bumps me pretty good in the back. It throws me off. But I managed to stay ahead of him. Still trying to catch that number 3 car. He goes just a little wide out of that one, but managed to get away pretty cleanly. Now I'm starting to make a move on this 3rd place guy. He runs just a little bit wide through the chicane. I didn't hit him, I don't think. Maybe we bumped just a little bit, but he's now going wide. And Williams Storm managed to get by me again. So now I'm in 5th, but just neck and neck with these guys. But number 3 guy seems to be slowing down. I'm not sure why. Williams Storm's got a penalty, so he's slowing down. So I'm just going to stay on the outside here and get by him. Now 3rd place. This was kind of shocking for me because I've never done this well on one of these Manufacturer Cup races. Like I said, I always screw something up. Like right now, running just a little bit wide in turn 1. So now I'm going to see if I can get my head down and try to pull a little bit of a gap and not make any stupid mistakes. So here's where that other GTR starts catching me after the chicane. Seems to have just a little more speed. I think that's a different year, and one of us has a little more acceleration, one has a little more top speed. But he brakes a lot earlier for turn 1, and that was one of my two, I guess, secret weapons on this race. Was one, I would brake a little bit later for turn 1 than these other two guys, and 2, if I was ahead, I'd keep the inside line, forcing them to go wide, travel a little bit further, and that was enough just to keep me ahead in most cases, even if I was a little slower. So I don't know what it is about this last sector, but I always seem to go through here like lap after lap with like best sector time. So even when I felt like it wasn't that clean, I always seem to get just slightly better sectors. So that was kind of interesting. So here the GTR catches me. I kind of screw up a little bit on that turn, and gets really close to getting by me, but not quite. So now I'll head down again, try to pull a little bit of a gap. So here the GTR gets a much better exit out of that chicane, and he starts catching me. He's got a little more speed. Like I said before, I kind of keep the inside line here, forcing him to go a little bit wider distance, and kind of negates his extra speed. And I'm able to keep him behind, but basically neck and neck, we're side by side through here. But going into this turn 1, he brakes way earlier than me. I kind of hold the brake and trail brake right through this whole turn, and I don't know, somehow I still managed to make the corner and stay ahead. So this goes on for quite a few laps. So here GTR once again comes up on me. I stay on the inside, and he has to go around the long way and can't quite get past. So I'm sure that was pretty frustrating for him, but nerve-wracking for me, and I don't want to give up this third place. So we can see behind us that that Williamstown Ferrari manages to get by the GTR. Now he's coming up on me. These guys are definitely getting that that chicane right where I'm not. But luckily, turn one is where I'm able to make up some time on them. So here we can see the Ferrari's just starting to creep up on me through the midsection here. And I struggle a little bit with this corner. But the last one, I'm pretty comfortable with this one. Go a little bit wide. And I can see the Ferrari goes even wider behind me. So I managed to stay ahead for a little bit, but I feel like going through that chicane is going to be much quicker. So we'll see if we can keep him behind. Yeah, he definitely catches me in the chicane, and I go just a little bit wide. He tries to get the inside line, and this is a little bit dirty of me. I really fought for that line. Kind of slowed him down a little bit. Just kind of staying in my slipstream. Goes out just a little bit, but oh, he must have got a penalty there for hitting me. You know, I kind of forced my car in his way. That penalty, I have a little bit of breathing air behind me, but it's going to be quite short-lived because he seems to be coming up pretty quick. start going into the chicane again. The Ferrari is just on my tail. He really gets through this a lot quicker than I do. And as you can see on the exit, he is right there. This time I was smart enough to stay on the inside and not drift wide. So that forced him out there. He's right beside me. Can't even see him, and I'm just starting to edge ahead. It's surprising how just that one car width is enough to drop your speed down that much. So I stay on the inside. Again, he must be frustrated. Going into turn 1 again, like the GTR, they brake really early here. But yeah, I brake late, managed to get a little bit of a gap. But it's funny, I open up a bit of a gap through there, but he makes it up through that chicane. So I might have to practice that chicane a little bit. It's recommending second gear. I'm going through in third, and these guys are still catching me, so I'm definitely doing something wrong. And another best sector. See lap 13 there is about half a second off the fastest lap, which is actually pretty good for me, considering most of the time these guys are a lot faster. Starting to catch a back marker now. And another best sector through that last sector. I don't understand what I'm doing through there. It doesn't feel like I'm going through any better, but it seems lap after lap that I keep making some time up. Another best sector. So through the chicane, we've got that one back marker between us. Hopefully that can save me through here for another lap. So I can see he managed to get past the back marker, and he's coming up on me a little bit. So now he seems to have a really good drive on me, and the number 2 car pits. So that puts me in second place, but now third as Ferrari passes me, but he gets on the brakes early, but I really screw up that turn 1. He manages to get by, so I'm still in third. The Ferrari's in second. Let's see if I can get him through this midfield section. I feel like I'm a little bit stronger here. Well, not there, because I kind of messed up that turn. So I don't know if this second place guy thought there was a mandatory pit stop in this one. There isn't this time. I did get dinged on my last race because I thought there was no mandatory pit stop and I missed it. So I think you get a minute penalty. So this last section, I think I'm pretty quick through here. See if I can get a good drive, good exit. It's not too bad. Not quite as good as my fastest sector, but let's see if we can get our head down and catch this guy. So I don't expect to catch him through the chicane because he's much quicker there. Only 2 laps to go. Third place is going to be great, but the chance of getting a second place would be quite incredible for me. Like I said, I haven't qualified better than I think 7th, and I haven't finished better than 6th or 7th in these races. So I'm really catching him now with this slipstream, going wide, giving him every opportunity to cover the inside. Still managed to get by him, so I notice now that my fuel is a little low, so it could be that maybe he's worried about conserving fuel. He probably got the warning to pit this lap because he's got less than a lap remaining. But I flipped through the screen here, and it appears I still have a little over a lap and a half of fuel left, so I'm pretty confident that I won't run out. So I'm just going to keep up my pace, but he probably realized that if he didn't give up the fight that he wouldn't finish the race, so he's probably settling for third place. it looks like lap 18 I had a 155, which is about 8/10 off of the fastest lap, 7/10. So again, pretty good. That whoever has the fastest lap shadow seems to be lower than 8th place, so I'm not sure how he managed that one. So through the chicane here, this is where he would normally catch me, the Ferrari, but he seems to have backed off. I don't know if he pit. Doesn't appear to pit, but he's just really trying to conserve fuel and keep that 3rd place. On to the final lap. This is where I would normally screw something up. You wouldn't believe how many times I've messed up a race. On the last lap, just do something really stupid, catch the grass on the inside of the corner, or just lock up, go off the track, just stupid stuff. But so far, feeling quite relaxed. Got open space, no pressure behind me, clear path in front, so I'm just gonna went home. I actually slowed down at this point. I tried not to push it, so I'm not going to have any fast sectors. And this last one here, just a little extra braking, turn it a little slower, ease the gas. Do not need to do anything stupid right now. Came for one last time. Nice and easy. Don't need a penalty. And that's it. 2nd place. I really cannot believe this result. It definitely wouldn't have happened if it wasn't a track that I've spent a lot of time playing through the arcade mode or through the story mode of the game. It's one of probably my favorite tracks and probably one of my strongest. Next race is going to be Nürburgring. I'm pretty confident with Nürburgring. It's got the endurance track, which I'm not sure what to expect there, but I'm going to have to practice a little bit. But really happy with this result. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more of this stuff, please subscribe to my channel. If you have any feedback for me, suggestions, comments, please comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.